दिस इज़ द वर्ल्ड बुक फेयर ऑथर्स कॉर्नर। अभी जो ऑथर्स हैं उनमें कोरल दास गुप्ता, केविन मिसाल, शालिनी मोदी, प्रियंका एस कैंटूरा, मॉडरेटर रीना श्री। ये ऑथर्स अपने अपने एक्सपीरियंस, अपनी बुक्स के बारे में बताएंगे। तो ये पूरा ऑथर्स कॉर्नर है, ये यहाँ देख सकते हैं आप चारों तरफ। तो यहाँ पर ऑथर्स आते हैं, अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस सुनाते हैं, हाउ दे रोट द बुक्स, फ्रॉम वेयर दे गेट द आइडियाज़ and the problems they face while writing the book, and on selecting the publishing house. और कुछ बुक्स यहाँ अनवील्स भी होती हैं और कुछ फेमस राइटर्स आते हैं, ऑटोग्राफ देते हैं। तो ये इसी तरह का एक सेक्शन बच्चों का भी बना हुआ है, बाल मंडप, वो हॉल नंबर 6 में है, ये हॉल नंबर 5 में है। तो इसको देख सकते हैं अपन, कितने सारे इंस्टीट्यूशन ने इसको प्रमोट किया है। शिक्षा मंत्रालय, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, NBT, नवभारत टाइम्स इंडिया, नॉलेज, ऑफ द नेशन, रेड कलर से लिखा है, पता नहीं क्या लिखा है। एंड दिस इज़ द फेस्टिवल ऑफ फेस्टिवल्स, फेस्टिवल्स वर्ल्ड बुक फेयर 1 to 9 Feb 2025। फोकस कंट्री इज़ रशियन फेडरेशन फोकस कंट्रीज़ वाका। और उधर है मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, न्यू दिल्ली, वर्ल्ड बुक फेयर 1 to 9 Feb 2025, भारत मंडपम, न्यू दिल्ली। थीम है सेलिब्रेटिंग 75 ईयर्स ऑफ इंडिया एज अ रिपब्लिक 1950 to 2025। हम भारत के लोग, वी द पीपल ऑफ इंडिया। और उसके बाद केविन मसाई आ चुके हैं, केविन मिसाल, देन प्रियंका एस कैंटूरा और मॉडरेटर वीना श्री भी बोलना शुरू करेंगे। मॉडरेटर वीना श्री, केना श्री, नॉट वीना।
Everyone, we are here from APJ Kolkata Literary Festival, India's only literary festival created by a bookstore, the iconic Oxford Bookstore, which reflects Kolkata's vibrancy of thoughts, its engagement with the literary world at large, and explores literature as part of the tangible and intangible heritage. We celebrate books, music, art, films and more with the finest creative minds in the nation and globally every year as we unfold at the city's magnificent heritage sites. Today we are presenting our first session, Thrill and Mythology, Do They Go Hand in Hand? The session aims to create an interesting narrative exploring the enthralling realm where ancient myths and modern suspense collide, weaving a tapestry of intrigue and mystique. The discussion will explore the written work of the speakers here and furthermore timeless allure of mythological elements in Indian mythology's thrilling tales. We have with us Kevin Missel is a renowned author. He's made his mark with 14 of his books. He's written 15 bestsellers in fact, including a Narasimha trilogy, and has been translated into 6 languages. Known for his wit and sharp thinking, Kevin is a versatile personality who wears multiple hats as an author, speaker, and CEO of Hubwalk. We have with us Priyanka S. Kankura, a perpetual observer and explorer, but mostly a mythology activist who endeavors to separate myth from mythology after having worked in corporate for over 2 decades in the areas of brand and communication across the industries of media, research, consulting, offshoring, and online jobs. Priyanka decided to write full-time. She believes accurate and opportune communication is the plinth for most of what goes right in this world, and precise storytelling is a pressing priority. We also have with us Shalini Modi. Shalini is an author and enthusiast of ancient Indian scriptures like Vedas, Puranas, Patanjali Yoga Sutras and epics. She's an astrologer and runs an NGO for the education of underprivileged children. Her latest book published by Rupa is Rasas in Divine Relationships. Joining us shortly here, we're waiting for Koral Dasgupta. So Koral would be joining us shortly, but we won't, hold on the conversation for that. We'd like to begin. Koral Franz is a seasoned author and content curator with 20 plus years of experience, focusing on gender narratives and human emotions. She founded TellMeYourStory.biz, a platform promoting social engagement and diversity through literature. Koral has written the acclaimed Sati series, retelling stories of iconic women from Indian mythology, and has received notable recognitions, including the Viksit Bharat Fellowship and being shortlisted for the Sahitya Academy Awards. Moderating the discussion today, we have with us Kenna Shri. She's an award-winning writer, storyteller, spoken word artist, leadership coach, and a sought-after speaker. As a storyteller and a spoken word artist, Kenna's performance videos have over 25 million views on social media. I'll hand over the conversation to Kenna, and meanwhile, we'll wait for Koral to join us.
Hello, good afternoon. How are we doing today? Come on, you're in a session that which speaks about mythology and thrill put together. How are we doing today? Can I hear from all of you? Are we doing good?
Yes.
Yeah, that's like it. Thank you so much. Hi, Koral. We're waiting for you. And now that I have full panel with me, I can't wait to begin this conversation. So imagine a world where gods walked between us. A world where fate is written in the stars, where a single curse could change the possibility of history. Imagine a world where secrets were buried for centuries, where betrayals would shake empires and mysteries would make our heart racing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about mythology and thrill put together, which is our session today. So welcome to this electrifying discussion wherein we'll explore the possibilities of power, adventure, deception, destiny, all shaped by epics in a world which is so much better, more suspenseful, more dramatic than any of the modern dramas we have on TV today. Whether we talk about Ravan abducting Sita after a chase in Ramayana, or we talk about a single game of dice in Mahabharata changing and shaping the course of entire kingdoms. Epics have been a source of not just inspiration, but a source of thrill for us. We keep going back to it over and over again. So I welcome all of you to this discussion, and I have with me a panel which is erudite. They are master storytellers who blend mythology and thrill together. They take epics from the past, they put their own elements of suspense in it, churn it in a way and serve it in a platter, and we are not able to put it down. So thank you to all of you for doing the brilliant work in this genre that you have been doing. It's such an honor to be conversing with you. And today we'll try to explore as a community together, how and why is mythology even relevant today? Why in these times do we keep going back to it? Why do we talk about it? Who are these characters? What is the plot? And why is it even of any relevance? Let's just quickly begin with the session, and because Koral is here, welcome Koral, Kevin. Koral and Kevin, I happen to know both of them for quite some time. They have been good friends. Shalini and Priyanka are brilliant authors, and such an honor to be with you in conversation today. Koral, first things first. I mean, you've written so many books, but there's always a special mention to the Sati series that you're doing. which is about the Panch Kanyas. And when we talk about them, let's begin with the first one, Ahilya. Yeah? What drew you? As somebody who's a corporate trainer, a professor, a painter, so many art forms rolled into one. How were you drawn to the Panch Kanyas?
Hello, World Book Fair, and thank you, Kenna, for beginning the session so beautifully. You always do. Panchkanya, the word has been translated as 5 virgins, and we know virgin means untouched, pure. And it just came to me, it was a spark, that all the 5 women included in the Panchkanya, you may not know enough about Mandodari and Tara, but most of them, the 5 Kanyas, have had multiple partners. So I come from Bengal, जहाँ पे औरतों को जलाए गए हैं in the name of their purity, sati.
Yes, yes, yes.
And the word sati means pure. So from that perspective, they have been thrown into the fire of their husbands, so that the woman is not exploited physically. And so it definitely gives me an idea that if mythology or, I consider these philosophical literature, not just, it is definitely not commercial fiction. So if the philosophy of a culture is considering women like Kunti and Draupadi, who have purposely, by their choice, have had multiple partners, then the purity aspect cannot be about the body, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And God knows what all have happened in the land in the name of purity, and it still happens. And that makes the Sati series, or the idea of purity of women, everybody's story. Me, you, everybody, the authors, the listeners,